Shalom, where the real Hebrew Israelites come in week in and week out, prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom, known as Babylon the Great. And we're also here to tell you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans that you're the Lord's chosen people. Also, this world that you see is coming to an end. So get your shit together, get your act together. Giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Makakadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders. Peace, blessing, mercy, and salutation to all the brotherhood out there teaching the truth and sincerity in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. So today, we're going to focus on the two sons. Because there's always a story about the two sons. So, first, I want you to think about the day you had. What kind of day you had. What kind of week you had. What kind of month you had. What kind of life you had. And then compare it to other people's lives. Not to see who's better, but to see how balanced it is. You just don't get good stuff, you get bad stuff. You just don't get bad stuff all the time. Sometimes you get good stuff. You know? And the good thing about having friends is sometimes friends talk to you and they let you know their sad news, like their bad news. And that makes you think to yourself, maybe it's not so deep. So I want you to think about what I'm telling you right now while I get to this lesson. So this is St. Luke 15. So pop quiz. Who are saints? Who are saints? What's a saint? Look it up if you have. Get your phone out. Look it up. Because this is a lesson. What is a saint? Because, I have brothers and sons and a father and nephews, but you are all men. And you come from a race, from a line. So somebody tell me what saints are. Give me the definition. Huh? Someone holy? Someone holy. What do you got?
Same thing.
Same thing? I'll buy it. So it means someone holy, right? What would be holy to you? Think about what's holy to Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, and think about what's holy to you. What do you keep and not let no one touch? You know, what I keep holy is my personal business. You know, some guys at work say, oh, my wife did this, my wife did that, we went to do. I say, a little bit of stuff. I say, yeah, me and my wife did this, that. But, I keep that shit a secret because that's holy to me. I don't tell nobody about what my sons did. Well, sometimes I do, or my daughter. I don't tell them about certain things. I certainly don't tell them. Let's say if I tell them that I'm getting sued, but I don't tell them the deep dark secrets, because those deep dark secrets. I want you to listen. What's a secret? Deep dark secrets are holy, right? These people are not a secret anymore. This is your family. This is your family. So I want you sometimes you see niggas, sometimes you see friends. But you don't have to like them. You don't have to like them. But you better treat them with respect. Because those are how about how shy's kids too. Right? That would be like if I had another son and he was littler than you guys, and you guys treated him like bad, like, always made fun of him. It's still my son, right? So, and it's not a secret, but Yahweh has secret sons and nobody knows about because they're hidden. See, this is what they're called, but they live among these people. So remember that something holy is a secret, right? And a secret, if you look into medical journals about personalities and character, your personality is different than yours because you guys got different secrets that you keep from. That's what it is. And I got secrets that I'm keeping from you. That's my personality. You know, that's my personality. And Papa Jose has different fucking secrets and all that shit. And everybody has secrets. That's what makes your personality. Like, the secret I'm going to share with you that makes my personality is I want my secret. I want to be able to stop cars like this, boom, and then have people fly out the fucking window. And I want to see their teeth on the fucking paper. That's the secret about it. So what would that say about my personality? Kind of sinister, right? Sinister. That doesn't mean I'm bad. Maybe it means I'm good, but I'm just sick and tired of the way I'm being treated. Have you ever had that feeling? Alright, so let's get into it. This is St. Luke, chapter 15, and we're going to stay in chapter 15. This is a story about the prodigal son. Then drew near unto him all the publicans and sinners for to hear him. And the Pharisees and scribes murmured, saying, This man receiveth sinners and eateth with them. So who's that man? See how it's shy, right? That's another secret. See? How about Shimmy how Shai's kids are all fucked up in the head. They're fucked up people. They're fucked up. Look at all these motherfuckers are fucked up. All of these people are fucked up. You know from just the northern tribe, these motherfuckers can't catch a fucking break. The white man thinks they're fucking wetbacks. He doesn't like you. He takes your jobs away from you so that you don't have nothing to fucking eat. He puts TV shows and TikTok and all kinds of social media to distract you, to make you think hanging out with your friends is better than listening to your dad. And I want you to bust your ass, because you're going to bust your ass anyway. But I want you to start busting your ass right now, because that's the difference between a nigga and a man. A man don't complain about anything. Do you hear me complain about a lot of stuff? I complain about shit that I'm willing to tell you, but I don't let you know my deep, dark secrets about how I really feel. Okay? I know that you guys don't watch me, but sometimes I just sit there and just want to be left alone, and I just want to be quiet. You don't ever pay attention to that, do you? Okay? So there's secrets out there. Alright? So this is good news for everybody on this side of the motherfucking board. Because you gotta come over here. Because Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are not gonna get saved. Only the Hebrew Israelites. Gentiles are not gonna get saved. Only Hebrew Israelites. So, these people right here around this globe, around this country, around this county, around this town, they all got fucking demons in there. They're all sick in the head. They all say, you gotta be nice to each other. You gotta treat each other nice. Bullshit. Nobody ever treats me nice. And that word nice means stupid. I don't want you to treat me like that. I want you to treat me with respect. But guess what? Nobody wants to respect me. Because in order for them to respect me, they have to realize this guy takes himself serious. Well, I do, but sometimes I mess around, right? Because there's a balance. So here's the balance that Yahweh Shemel tries throwing in your face, and in your face, and in my face, and in all the brothers that come up here and teach. This is what you gotta realize. When a Negro, Latino, or Native American comes up, it's a joyous occasion. Because it says right here, this man receiveth sinners and eateth with them. So it said here, publicans and sinners. So do you know what a publican is? So a publican would be someone that works for the government, like a police. Maybe a police, not exactly, but like the census. You know, Matthew was a publican. You know what he did? Collected taxes. So they hated him. And what else did it say? And sinners. So remember, sin is the wages of death. So you sin, your ass is gonna die. So now you have the joy. And look at those motherfuckers right there putting up fireworks there. Get that camera on the fireworks. Make sure you do a good job. Turn it backwards. There you go. Let it loose. Hold that stick. Hold that stick. There you go. There you go. Get it. Nice and good. See those motherfuckers right there? Put it back on you. Tighten it up. They're celebrating Babylon. They're celebrating Babylon. So you go have a conversation with all those knuckleheads, and all you're gonna get is a big fucking headache. You know what the worst part about that is? They think they're right. And they don't want to hear what you have to say. They want you to agree with them and not tell them. That's how you know these are the Lord's people, because these motherfuckers don't want to hear the goddamn thing. Alright? Oh, and talking about sin, what is sin? Sin is homosexuality. Let's see. Stealing, lying, adultery, murder. Now what's the difference between murder and killing someone? Let's say there's a man in the field, and we'll say his name is Cain, and he has a brother named Abel. And Abel's the kind of guy that's a good guy, and he's always praying and he's always making God happy. But Cain is the kind of guy that doesn't make God happy. And then one day Cain says, "God damn, I hate this motherfucker." And he picks up a rock and boom, because he hates him. You ever had that feeling when you can't control yourself and you just do stupid things and you're like, that was fucking stupid? Well, that's what Cain did, and he fucking killed Abel. Boom. That's murder. But how about this? What if Abel saw Cain try to hit him, and he goes, whoa, and he took that rock and he bashed Cain's head in? That's killing. Self-defense. Okay, that's two different things, and you can't have a conversation like that with people. Now it's in your field. St. Luke 15, verse 3. What man of you having 100 sheep, if you lose one of them, doth not leave the 99 in the wilderness and go after which is lost until he find it? And when he hath found it, he layeth it on his shoulders rejoicing. You understand that? So we're that one sheep. We're that one sheep that got lost. And let's go to John 7:5. said the Jews among themselves, whither will he go that we shall not find him? Will he go into the dispersed among the Gentiles and teach the Gentiles? So that lost sheep represents people that are lost in society. Well, there's a guy called the Unabomber, and I was watching the documentary, and he was murdering, which is not right? It's a sin. But he thought he was doing it for God. Now think about everybody that does anything, breathing, farting, eating, thinking about stupid shit. That's Yahweh doing it for you. So here's another little secret about it. You know what I think about most of the day? I try to think about what I have to do. And what I have to do is be a man. And being a man is not easy. Because a man has to go to sleep at a certain time so he can wake up at a certain time. He has to eat food so they have energy to work. He has to work so he can pay for his bills and shit like that. It's hard being a man. You think all men want to have a hard life? Not all of them, but some do. So what would make your life hard? Going to sleep late, staying asleep all day, not drinking water, not knowing who you are. How you doing, man? So that's the worst part, not knowing who you are. So if you don't know who you are, how can you be someone? How can you be anyone if you don't know who you are? You can't. You're no one if you don't know who you are. So now, I know who I am. So I think like this. Can't wait to get my powers. I'm gonna fucking rip heads off like they're Barbie dolls. Because you don't think like that, right? You can't understand why I'm thinking like that. Well, one day you will. See, you haven't experienced life in the way that most people experience life. Do you think those guys are cool? Jake? Those guys are from the tribe of Judah. Look, plain ass niggas. Hungry. Loud, maybe he mumbled, which is not good, because right here it says, St. Luke 15:2, and the Pharisees and scribes murmured. You know what murmured is? Talking like, you can't hear me, but you know what I'm talking about. That's murmured. So that wasn't very manly like. So St. Luke 15:4. What man of you having 100 sheep, if you lose one of them, does not leave the 99 in the wilderness and go after that which is lost until he finds it? Now what's in the wilderness? Wolves, large cats, bears, and people don't just leave their sheep like that, okay? We have a dog that shepherds, right? And he protects the chickens and separates them. That's a good dog. That's a good dog. So back then, and you can go Google search what the hell are they called? Sheepdogs. They're fucking big. And there's also the Arab sheepdogs, which are fucking huge. And these fucking dogs kill lions and they fucking fight off bears. So this man didn't just leave anything behind. That's Yahushua. He's the one that said, man, I got 99 sheep, but I'm gonna leave them in the wilderness so I can find this one. what do you like? What do you love in your life? What is so important to you that you wouldn't leave it? Do you have anything to protect? Do you have anything to protect? See, not yet, right? Now I have plenty to protect. I have a lot to protect. And I have a lot to protect. But if I don't do this, I already lost everything. So is it smart, man, to do this and not lose anything? Or play the game and maybe lose everything? I don't like losing. But Yahushua lost us because we worshiped other gods and the different captivities we went through, worshiping different gods, marrying different women from other nationalities, which makes you practice those religions. So you know what I'm talking about, because who gives you Christmas presents? Not me. I ain't giving no Christmas presents. What do we celebrate? We celebrate Passover. We celebrate Hanukkah. We celebrate those things. And the Day of Atonement is coming up, and that's for men. So that's a day that you don't eat for 24 hours. You don't eat or drink 24 hours. Now they say fasting is healthy. It is healthy because it produces new and clean cells. And the old cells that are dirty, they end up dying and getting cleansed off. So have you ever lost something that you needed to find? What if you had $1,000 and you couldn't find it? Would you look for it? Because that's what this is. That's what this is. Because that's what we're looking for. We're looking for His lost sheep. That was a chance for those two guys to say, "Hey, I'm from there. I'm on that tribe. I'm on that side." They didn't say anything. They didn't say nothing. And when he found it, he laid it on his shoulders, rejoicing. So remember that in Revelation, there's 144,000 elect that Yahushua is happy about. You know, he found them. Or rather yet, we found him. So did I find white boy Jesus? I didn't find no motherfucking white boy Jesus, man. Fuck white boy Jesus. I found Yahushua. Dark-skinned man, Negro, like more like me, has more like me than any fucking white man. And then that goes into Hebrews 4 and 15. We don't have a high priest that cannot be touched by the feelings of our infirmities, yet still without sin. So think about that. So everything you're doing right now is okay. You're fucking up, but it's okay. I don't think it's okay, but it's alright because you're gonna learn. You're learning. If you went to a job, you would have to learn how to fucking do everything. It's a new experience. So now you gotta think to yourself like this. I gotta start acting different. Right? So it's just you putting all that information in your head. You see, if a person goes to the boot camp to be a soldier, they put on that uniform, you think they're gonna feel like anything but a soldier? The outfit is, how do you say, is the icing on the cake. You know, Yahushua's got one of these for me in his spaceship. It's like an Iron Man. I don't know what it looks like, but it's not. This is small. It's probably like the size of this tree. This is as small as I get. So everything that's going on in your life is punishment. If you're fucking small, if you're fucking fat, if you're fucking stupid, it's a punishment. Because in lives before, you weren't, or you whatever you hate about yourself now? What that? Do you hear that? That's an angel and that's a dragon and his angels. That's Satan's angels. Do you think that they're gonna let me destroy this place when the house I give me the power? They're gonna be shooting me, and I'm gonna be. It's like you can't understand it, but it's gonna happen. That's St. Luke 15:6. And when he cometh home, he calleth together his friends and neighbors, saying unto them, Rejoice with me, for I have found my sheep which was lost. I say unto you that likewise joy shall be in heaven over one sinner that repenteth, more than over 99 just persons which need no repentance. That's why the 144,000 are so special. Because we're the sinners. We're the ones that are lost. We're the ones that need to be found. But guess what? You don't give a fuck about the rest of it. You're important. So, one thing you should understand is Yahushua is waiting to come back and fuck this place up. I could say, fuck this place up, or I could say, he's going to destroy this place. He's going to set it on fire. He's going to convince the armies of the world and the kings of the world to fight each other and set off those missiles, nuclear missiles. He's going to let all that happen, and he's going to make that happen. He's going to make those missiles come, and when the Russians shoot those missiles, they're going to be scared. They're all going to be scared. They're going to shoot them, and they're going to try to abort. Because they have buttons that'll abort and blow up the missile in the atmosphere or anywhere, but other than the destination. But the angels got their orders from Yahushua, and Yahushua's fucking pissed. He's going to say, nah, fuck that, homie. Let those motherfuckers land. So within an hour, you know how big the planet is? Like, look how, Google it. How big is the planet? Planet Earth is pretty big. Just the United States is pretty huge. So all the United States by itself is going to get fucked up within an hour. And then the Middle East is going to burn and get fucked up within an hour. You know how long an hour is? 60 minutes. But here's the more interesting thing, that 1,000 years to us is a day to Yahushua. So can you imagine how fucking fast an hour is? It's just like a blink of an eye. Alright. So the angels are happy. They're happy that I come out. They're happy that Prodigal, the number one, will come out. They're happy that the apostles of GMS are breaking it down like dragons, man. They're breaking it down like dragons. They're all happy. Nobody else is happy. These motherfuckers get happy. They're fucking driving by. They don't know that I'm royalty. They don't know that they should be bowing down to me. They don't know that they should be giving me fucking backpacks with gold and diamonds and rocks and shit like that. I don't know. They don't know that they should be giving me all their daughters. They don't know. But they're going to. And take a look at, have you ever seen, well, I hate to compare it to that, but, like, remember what I said? Don't be embarrassed putting this on. symbolizes the relationship between you and your Yahweh Shai, and your duties. So you're putting this on. It's like your work clothes. You know, you're clocking in. Because you can't be on the job site without your clothes, man. Your PPE. This is what, and I don't know if you look how thin this is. Look how thin this is. Look how thin this is. This is not even fancy material. But the one Yahweh Bashimi Shai has for me is. But this is like a sacrifice. Like, I'm willing to put this on, make myself look like a fool in front of all these people, in front of all these spectators, all these eyes looking at me, thinking, what's wrong with this guy? Or whatever they're doing. And me, I'm like, I don't give a fuck what you say. If they say I'm a bum, that's my whip. Oh, you don't gotta like me. Those are my sons. What the fuck you gonna say next? So don't think that I'm just fucking a loser. I got shit going on for me. I want to be out here. I want to hold this beautiful book in my hand, and I want to tell you that the planet is coming to an end. And you might be slaves for 1,000 years, and after that, you're gonna get fucking dusted. And as for the rest of you fucking people on Earth, all you fucking Hindus and all that Chinese and all that fucking Arabs, you're gonna be slaves forever. And you're gonna love it. Because we haven't loved our slavery. So, you motherfuckers better be happy. You better be happy. Alright. Let's see. Alright, so now I'm going to get to the story about the prodigal son. This is St. Luke 15, and I'm going to start at 10. Likewise I say unto you, there is joy in the presence of the angels of Yahweh over one sinner that repented. And he said a certain man had 2 sons. Paying attention? And the younger of them said to his father, Father, give me a portion of goods that falleth to me. And he divided unto them his living. So this young guy, this young son, said, yo, Dad, give me my inheritance right now. And the dad was like, okay, I'm gonna do that. Verse 13, and not many days after, the younger son gathered all together and took his journey into a far country, and there wasted his substance with riotous living. Boys and girls, let's say he got $1 million. Huh? Let's say he got $1 million. What would he do? He was living it up. He was buying prostitutes, getting lunch and dinner and all that stuff, and spent all his money. He was staying out all night, hanging out with his homeboys, getting fucked up. And not many days after, the youngest son gathered all together and took his journey into a far country, and there wasted his substance with riotous living. And when he had spent all, there arose a mighty famine in that land, and he began to be in want. So, you know what a famine is? Think about it like this. When we get paid, when me and your mother get paid, we have money to go to the grocery store, right? But then there's times when we don't go to the grocery store and there's no groceries in the house. That would be a little tiny famine. But just think about it like this. There's no food for fucking years. For months. Like, he's wishing he had something in his fucking tube to pull it out and eat it. You ever been hungry? You ever been hungry? So wanting stuff is not good. You can imagine someone to be, oh, I wish I had a Whopper. I wish I had something. I wish I had a fucking whatever. See, so we're kind of lucky. We always have something. Always. So you got to thank Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Verse 15. And he went and joined himself to a citizen of that country. That means back in the day when you didn't have money and you needed some money, there was no banks or credit cards or nothing like that. So you would have to go to someone that had like a lot and say this. You say, yo, hey, can I live with you for like 4 years, 5 years? Because it was 7. And I'll work for you all those 7 years. And when I'm done working, can you pay me this much? So that's how the deals were. And he sent him into his fields to feed the swine. So this man had to work for the pigs, had to work feeding pigs. And he would fain have filled his belly with the husks that the swine did eat, and no man gave unto him. Shit. He was eating pig food, pig slops. The fucking garbage that these motherfuckers ate off the tables and put them in the fucking bucket of trash. Give it to the pigs. So this son, what do you think this son